Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin affiliate marketing. So marketing and advertising is something that I've been familiar with most of my adult life. I've done a lot of distributor development and distribution development, developing distribution channels for various companies, researching up and coming trends, recognizing popular trends, and being able to develop good distribution channels for those trends. Now, I've done that primarily as a lifestyle and as a business investment through all sorts of business relationships. I've done consulting there, et cetera, et cetera. But right now I'm moving into something I'm really focusing on my own, and that's I'm basically looking at affiliate marketing in the Bitcoin space as the exact same thing. So Bitcoin is very fascinating. I believe in the future of cryptocurrency as a whole. I believe now more than ever, we see more fundamentals than ever saying that cryptocurrency is going to become mainstream. And I believe that the price is going to hit $1 million or more one day. If the government keeps printing money, it's probably going to be millions of dollars per Bitcoin. However, I find that earning Bitcoin is, particularly if you can do it in a way that's passive, and we'll talk about that. I find that earning Bitcoin is better than trying to buy Bitcoin. And I'll tell you why. Right now, the price of Bitcoin, we're on CoinMarketCap, the price of Bitcoin is $6,222. In the past year, Bitcoin price has been all the way up to 19,000 plus, all the way down to what, $3,400, $3,500. That's a tremendous swing. So you can try to trade it. Most people have gotten crushed in the past few weeks because the price has really tanked hard when they thought it was going back up. No one can predict the future. You can't predict black swan events. And unfortunately, black swan events, or rare events that can move the market a great deal, is what a black swan event is. That can happen in crypto often because it's such a volatile space. It's very difficult to trade it. A lot of people want to do it. There's a lot of guys who claim that they're traders, but they're really not. They're actually affiliate marketers. They're doing affiliate marketing with cryptocurrency. And I'll talk to you about that. I'm not a super huge fan of it, at least the way that some people do it. And we'll go into that more in this video today. So make sure you have pen and paper handy. This is going to be a little bit of a training, but I want you to understand that if you believe in cryptocurrency, then I believe one of the best ways to get it is to learn how to earn it. And creating a Bitcoin affiliate marketing business is one of the best ways to be able to do that. And I do recommend, by the way, if you're going to have an affiliate marketing business and you're going to choose one currency to focus on, I do recommend Bitcoin. It's the most stable. It has the largest potential, essentially. It's by far the market leader by many times over. Bitcoin's at 113 billion right now, and here Ethereum number 2 is only at 14 billion. That's a significant, almost 100 billion more. So I would definitely focus on Bitcoin, or if you were doing something else, I would convert it to Bitcoin on a regular basis. All right, so let's move forward. A couple of things to think about. Earning Bitcoin in any sort of business is extremely valuable if you want to be a Bitcoin investor. Then being able to earn Bitcoin in a bear market is extremely valuable, because bear markets, I think, where Bitcoin businesses can shine, or Bitcoin revenue streams can shine, because you're still earning Bitcoin. A lot of times people are trying to dollar cost average down. They're like, oh, I bought all this Bitcoin at 15,000, now it's 6,000, and I need to buy more to get my price down. And there's just weird emotions that take place that you don't ever have to worry about if you have a Bitcoin business in place that's producing a cryptocurrency revenue stream for you each week, each month, producing cryptocurrency while you sleep. And I'll talk to you more about how you can do that as we progress in this video, but I just want to lay some foundation for you right now, so just bear with me. Now, I want to talk about two types of ways to earn. By the way, let me just explain this. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's where you can promote a product or a service for a company and you can earn a commission. So for example, a very simple version would be Coinbase. If you introduce someone to Coinbase, they will give you an affiliate link. If someone clicks on your link, you'll make $10. When they deposit $100, you'll make $10. That's an affiliate commission. That's a very basic affiliate program, but not all affiliate programs are created equal. We're going to talk about that as we continue on. I'm going to talk about what sort of, there's a lot of, any affiliate program is fine. But when you look at creating an affiliate business, you want to think about what are the affiliate programs that you want to be the staple of your income. And it's not going to be the ones that you think. And I'll talk about that in a moment. And we're talking about a long-term multi-year business plan. We're talking about something you can create today that you want to be able to be earning from decades from now, if at all possible. And that's what we're talking about today. So first of all, I want to talk about being able to earn a one-off commission versus a passive sort of a commission. A one-off is Coinbase. Coinbase is going to pay you $10 and you're done. And that's it. No matter what happens, that's all they're going to pay you. Something that's a little bit more passive would be something like a Binance. If you sign up with Binance's affiliate program and someone signs up, Binance, at least the global Binance, they will pay you, I think it's 20% on all the fees that person generates for the life of the customer. So as long as they're trading and as long as you're using Binance, you're going to earn a commission. By the way, did you just catch that? Why do you think so much content on YouTube is about trading? Because people can promote exchanges. They can encourage you to trade by talking about technical analysis. And quite honestly, at least half of these guys have no clue what they're doing. Like, they don't actually trade. They just know enough to talk about it, and probably more than half. But they talk about it. It builds your belief like, oh, I see that. Oh, I can do that. They talk about the trades they won, downplaying the trades they lost, of course. And so then you naturally, you're naturally like, oh, I can do that. And so you sign up with a Binance account, you use their link, and you make trades. And eventually you're basically gambling, trying to win. You're losing, but the entire time the exchange is winning and the affiliate who recommended you is winning as well. I'm not saying there's necessarily anything wrong with someone promoting an exchange. I'm just saying when someone does it in a way that is unethical, and some of these people are unethical, make no doubt about it. Now, some people use Binance. They just mentioned it. They got a link for it. They use it, they want you to use it. And if you choose to use it, you're going to be supporting them. There's not anything inherently wrong with that. It's just that there are people out there. If you follow them long enough, you see how much they lose. And then you begin to realize, why are people following them? Well, it's because, they see a couple of videos that things look good. That's why. That's all it takes. But that's more of a passive business model. Like that the customer that you introduce, you're able to earn from that customer for the life of the customer. And that's a much better business model than just earning a one-off commission. Now, when you're looking into Bitcoin affiliate marketing, something that you need to be mindful of are affiliate programs that may run into regulatory issues. Notice I still have Binance up here. There are a lot of really good affiliate programs. Binance is if you want to promote an exchange, they probably have a good one. And a lot of people use Binance. KuCoin is one that I've promoted and I use in the past, and I still do promote it as an exchange. I like the KuCoin exchange. However, these are not, the reason KuCoin is not a cornerstone for me as far as affiliate marketing is because I believe they're going to run into regulatory issues. Binance is already trying to navigate that. That's why they have a Binance US. If you had a lot of US customers on your Binance Global affiliate program, then all of a sudden they switch over to the other, the Binance US or whatever, then all of a sudden you lose credit for all of those customers. Or what they can do as an affiliate program, if they become under regulatory scrutiny, they can say, okay, hey, they might not say we're going to cut off all customers, but they may say we're going to cut off affiliate programs for U.S. customers. Now, this is common in the finance space because there's a lot of financial laws that you have to be licensed to be able to earn by promoting the platform. In mainstream finance, some of your trading platforms, you have to actually be a broker to be able to earn a kind of a ongoing passive commission or ongoing passive income from the customers. So, for example, Binance US, I think they have an affiliate program, but I think they pay you just a one-off fee for bringing over the customer. Why? Probably they're trying to avoid regulatory issues. So you want to be mindful of things that may run into regulatory issues. Some other examples outside of exchanges are gaming. Things like blackjack, roulette, slots, those sort of websites. I like them. I find them fun to promote, but I can tell you that they're not none of those sort of things are the cornerstone of my business. Why? Of my affiliate income. Why? Because they're probably going to run into regulatory issues. Now, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that they're not going to get through it or get past it. It doesn't mean that we couldn't end up in a friendly regulatory environment. That is always possible. But I'm not going to bank my future income stream on something as dicey as regulatory issues. Now, look, we're in crypto. Crypto in and of itself has got to navigate regulatory storms. So I'm already willing to take a risk on creating income stream in crypto because I'm optimistic about its future value. I'm optimistic about its long-term future. So I'm already willing to do that. Now you're going to add even more risk or uncertainty to the situation by getting into something that's like exchanges or like, gaming platforms. Here's another one. You want to make certain that when you're looking at businesses, you want to find ones that pay out an affiliate program that you want to be able to support. You want to make sure they're on trend. What do I mean by that? Because people are in crypto, they're oftentimes looking for things that are ahead of the market. They want to spot the next trend. They want to buy in on the next trend. They want to be a part of the next trend. Unfortunately, most people die looking for the next trend. Not literally, but figuratively. I mean, you will lose so much time and so much money and so much effort trying to spot the next trend. Here's a good example. Bitbond. Bitbond has an affiliate program. So that they basically are trying to create blockchain bonds for, all sorts of companies where, governments or anybody can issue a bond. They can do it on, in a blockchain sort of manner through smart contracts or whatnot. And if you can actually make their affiliate program is quite generous. You can see how large some of these bonds could be, and it could be quite generous. The problem is they're ahead of their time right now. You wouldn't want to be promoting this at this very moment, at least not as a cornerstone. I'm not saying that you would never talk about it and you couldn't put an affiliate link out there, but it would just be kind of a side sort of a program that you would promote. You wouldn't want it to be your main thing because it's so far ahead of trend. You don't even know if the trend is going to catch on. You don't know if this is actually going to work. And the amount that you could earn from it right now, even though the potential is big, the reality is going to be quite small. There are very few people right now looking to put their bonds on the blockchain. So you're going to run the risk of basically putting a lot of time and effort in something that may never pan out. Do something that's on trend, that people are already a part of, they're already using. Coinbase, for example, would be on trend. Coinbase doesn't happen to offer anything that's passive, but it's something that's already getting used. The exchanges, some of the exchanges, the ones that are established could be an example of something that, is already established. It's on trend. Now, I want to talk about looking at when it comes to passive, you want to look at things that are going to be, can become routine. So passive incomes, typically when you think of a passive income in the traditional marketing space outside of crypto, you're thinking about things that are subscription based. So, meaning, for example, someone pays $20 for a subscription and you get an affiliate commission of $10. And they're going to pay for that subscription fee every month, and you're going to make $10. Well, depending on the subscription, the lifetime value of most subscriptions just roughly at large in the subscription-based world, most lifetime customers are only about 90 days. Now, as you build a customer base, an established customer base, you may find customers that stick around for years and years and years, and that's what you want. However, you want to make certain that whatever you're promoting as an affiliate program, particularly in the Bitcoin space, you want to make certain that it's something that is habit forming, that people are going to want to be able to keep paying for or keep using. In other words, you want there to be as little consumer friction as possible to your earnings. So what would be consumer friction? Well, one is they get billed. If someone gets billed for something, then they better really want it, because every month when they get billed, they're going to get reminded that, hey, I'm paying for that. Am I using it? Now, some people will pay for things for months, particularly if they're under like $50. Some people will pay for it for months and months and months. Think about the people who have gym memberships. They pay for them for, I'm certain some of you listening have a gym membership you've been paying for months, if not years, and you might not have been in a gym more than 5 times in the past year. That's super common. In fact, gyms literally bet on that. So in their business models, I don't know if you know that or not, but that's part of their business model. They know, like the established companies, the franchise type gyms, they know what their customer bill rate is versus their customer use rate. That's a real statistic. But another subscription model would be something like, say, Netflix or Hulu. People are willing to pay for that, and they're going to continue to pay for it. It's a habit. It's part of their life. They have their favorite shows they watch on Hulu or their favorite movies or whatever on Netflix. It's a part of their life. Their kids maybe watch Netflix Kids or whatever. I know my kids like it. So it's a part of their life. When something becomes a part of someone's life, or when it's habitual, or when there's not a lot of consumer friction to continue to use it, they'll keep on using it. Another example of consumer friction is in the nutritional space. It's super common for people to buy, vitamins, or right now it's very popular. Think about things like Dollar Shave Club. Think about all these subscription products where things are delivered to your house. what are the food, like Blue Apron, the food ones, when things are delivered to your house. So not only are you billed, now it gets delivered to your house. So anytime it's in the back of your mind, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. When you get that delivery, it's a reminder. At some point, it becomes friction to continue. You're like, oh, I meant to cancel that. And so it creates consumer friction. So the less consumer friction there is, the better off you're going to be. Now, I'll give you something that has low consumer friction. That a buddy of mine was a CEO of a company out in Texas. And they, when energy was deregulated, in fact, I don't think it's deregulated in every U.S. state yet, but they were able to basically create an affiliate sales force, an independent sales force, to sell energy, i.e., like electricity, to people in Texas. Now, people are already paying an electric bill every single month. It was a great concept. They were already paying their electric bill every single month. It's nothing new. It's something they're already doing, and they're not going to get reminded with a package in the mail or a package delivered by FedEx that they want to cancel. In fact, if they cancel it, they're going to have to lose their lights, or they're going to have to find, another energy company. So as long as the energy company doesn't do anything crazy like jack their prices way up, people will probably be paying that. They're going to pay their energy bill for years with the same company. In some cases, decades with the exact same company. So keep that in mind when you're looking for products. You want to think about things. Is this something that someone's already using, they're willing to use? Can it be habit forming? Can it be something that people use? I'll give you an example of something in crypto. I have a whole course on crypto passive profits, a newsletter and a course. The newsletter is free, the course is paid, and you can the links will be in the description. You can check those out, and I'll talk more about those a little bit later. But to give you an example, one of my favorite passive income streams in the course is a cryptocurrency faucet, one particular faucet. And I'll put a link in the description. You can check it out. It's MoonBitcoin. It's an affiliate link in the description. Here's what's interesting about MoonBitcoin. I have only ever talked about MoonBitcoin, I think, in one other video when my channel was really small. I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. And to this day, with MoonBitcoin, you're able to see how many people were active on that website. There are people who they have a habit, first thing in the morning when they wake up, or the last thing they do before they go to bed, they check their cryptocurrency faucets. And they're not even making a lot of crypto. Yeah, like literally, you're talking about literally earning pennies. But people will check it because they believe that, it's a free crypto. All I got to do is click on a couple buttons, get my cryptocurrency. And they just stack it. Some of you watching this channel have been following me for years. I know for a fact some of you, just like me, by the way, it's a habit for me. When I log into my office, first thing I do is pull up a couple of my favorite faucets and I check them. I don't check, I'm not one of those people that have 35 faucets that I chase down. But there are people who do that. And it's just part of it's like every morning they do it. Every night they do it. On their lunch breaks they do it. This is part of their habit. Here's what's crazy. With MoonBitcoin, and this is one of the things that first, in fact, MoonBitcoin was one of the things that first, one of the programs that first made me think, wow, because I knew that I had only promoted it maybe once or talked about once. Right now, this morning, I had 21 people in the past 24 hours that have used it. The people who start using it create a habit of using it, and they just continue to use it. And there's very little friction. It can become habit. It can become, a habit for them. And they're not getting billed anything. There's no subscription they're paying for. So people will continue to use it for a long time. I mean, I literally spoke about it just now. I'm not even going to worry about going to the website, but I literally spoke about it just now. And I haven't spoke about it in months. Yet people are still using it. I mean, it's probably been more over a year, maybe 18 months. Yet people are still using it. That's crazy. And when I watched those earnings just stack up without me talking about it, I was like, wow, that's unbelievable how quickly that can add up and how fast it can add up. So you want it to be something that's habit forming, something to be a part of their daily life. Now I want to talk about something else. And these are all things to consider. It doesn't mean that you're not going to use Coinbase, for example. It doesn't mean that you wouldn't use Binance. It just means that when you're looking at building an actual Bitcoin affiliate marketing business, these are the things that you want to take into consideration. When I talk about my, how to earn multiple streams of passive income, I think about long-term stable income streams that are easy to get started with, that can become very habit forming. that people have to do very little, if anything, extra in their day to be able, they have very little consumer friction where people will keep using it indefinitely. There's no reason not to use it. If you like using it today, there's no reason you're not going to like using it in 6 months from now, a year from now, or years from now. So let's just talk about, that was Coinbase. Sorry. Let's talk about, I want to show you this here. We'll come back to this in a moment. Hang on. Let's come to, I want to talk about a single tier affiliate program versus a multiple tier, like a 2-tier affiliate program. So in this example, let me see. I need to find something that you can see well. Is it? I'll just use this so you can see it. So in this example, would be like a single tier affiliate program. This is like, Coinbase has a single tier affiliate program. So if you become an affiliate with Coinbase, they pay you $10. But if that new customer gets a referral, you get nothing for that. MoonBitcoin is an affiliate program. With MoonBitcoin, literally, if you refer someone to MoonBitcoin, you make 50% off what they earn. So, which is cool, by the way. It's always better when you make 50% off what they earn versus 50% off what they pay. That's a significant difference. And there's no such thing as a perfect affiliate program out there, but these are just things you want to consider. I didn't even cover that. It's better to earn off of what they earn versus earn off what they pay. So here's the thing. This is a single tier. MoonBitcoin's single tier. This would be a 2-tier affiliate program. So for example, if MoonBitcoin, if I was able to earn 30% off everyone that I referred, and then those people that, if let's just say I refer you and you refer your cousin Bob, then you would make 30% from Bob, but I would make 15% from Bob. I would prefer a 2-tier or multi-tier affiliate program every time, and I'll explain why. And when I do consulting and distribution development, I always discuss this with people. So here's the key. By the way, do notice that right here I'm making 50% from the customer. So the company's actually paying out 50% of the profits to me. Right here, I would only make 45%. But I would prefer this. Why? Because it's take, for example, Hilton. Hilton Hotels would be a great example. Do you realize Hilton doesn't actually own very many hotels? But they have franchisees who license from them. Why does Hilton not own many hotels? First of all, it's not always been that way. Used to, Hilton owned a lot of hotels. But they found out that it was far more profitable getting other people established in the hotel business under their brand, under their licensing. And once they got those people established, they didn't have to worry about the cost of running the hotel, but they were still able to earn off of those businesses through franchise fees. It's very similar here. So here you are. Let's just assume this is your first level tiers. Well, when you start getting like, let's just say you got 3 of these people. Oh, whoops. You got 3 of these people, and they kind of go get some referrals. And you got one over here. He kind of go get some referrals as well. And maybe you got one right here. They get some referrals. Now, one common misconception, you always see this, 5 people all get 5 people. And, if that goes down gazillion levels, you'll get rich. It doesn't actually ever work that way. That's not at all how it works. Typically what happens is, if you're good and you understand marketing, and one of the things that I teach people in my Crypto Passive Profits course is how to do marketing for affiliates in the cryptocurrency space. But if you're good at that and you understand that, you're going to have more on your personal first, tier, front line, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have far more affiliates here. And they're not going to all want to go and advertising and create their own affiliates. Why? Well, because it costs money to market and advertise. And most of them, a lot of times when people use, like, for example, we'll just go back to MoonBitcoin. The people who use that are just trying to earn free cryptocurrency. That's what they're doing. And so they're not necessarily wanting to spend money to build out an affiliate network. Even though it can be highly profitable, it's going to cost money at first, and most people aren't looking to do that. But if they did, they have no idea how much it can grow. But I like a multi-tier affiliate program, and here's why. Because yes, I'm going to advertise for this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. I'm advertising for all these people. But right here, all of these people that are coming in, I'm not doing any advertising. I'm not having to spend any money. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I'm not having to spend any money in advertising for these. And I'm going to earn off of, let's just say this is, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm going to earn money from Tom, Dick, and Harry's business for the life of those businesses. And they're generating customers that in this example are creating 15%. I'm earning a 15%, profit from this revenue. And it's going to be passive, and it's going to be for the life of the customers. So they're literally, it's like having, your own mini franchise, and they're building, they're advertising for their own customers. And I have to spend $0 for this advertising. $0. And it's still, and now there's a kind of a compound effect or an exponential effect. I've got 3 people right here who are building, and they're advertising, they're building their own business. I'm earning from them building on their own business, and I'm building on my business. Now your efforts are leveraged. It's extraordinary. It is literally extraordinary. Now, there's not a lot of multi-tier affiliate programs, but my flagship product that I'm building right now, the flagship product is multi-tier. And that part of the reason is because I know that I can teach people in my Crypto Passive Profits course. It's all about teaching people to be able to advertise for affiliates. So I know that I can teach that. And when you know that you can teach it, then the leveraged ability, the long-term possibility can be extraordinary. Now, here's the thing when it comes to, here's one of the challenges when it comes to affiliate marketing. So a lot of times, any affiliate marketing, by the way, but particularly in the passive, and it doesn't matter if it's a multiple tier affiliate program or a single tier affiliate program. It doesn't matter. But I'll just show you an example. By the way, Amazon has an affiliate program. Most people don't even know that. Amazon has an affiliate program. They only pay you 4%, of course. It's not all that lucrative, but they have one. Okay, so let's look right here. Okay, this right here is the challenge that people don't. Most people want to be able to. They want to be able to come over here, and they want to be able to advertise for $1 and make $3. Meaning they want to advertise, place banner ads, do whatever kind of advertising. They want to spend $1, and they want to know when they spend that $1, they're going to make $3. Well, that's awesome. If you can do that, and if you can do it, you're going to, do it till the cows come home. The problem is this is short term. This is never feasible. First of all, it's rarely ever possible. Second of all, if it is possible, it's only short term. Why? Because you're going to have competition. Other people are going to start doing that. And there are people out there who will put millions of dollars. I personally know one person in particular who spent millions of dollars doing this in the affiliate marketing space several years ago. And he had 1 month where he did almost $1 million in total revenue, $980,000. It was crazy. And he was advertising, generating leads for University of Phoenix. This is years ago. And he was doing it all on the internet. So here's the thing, though. Rarely are you going to run into this scenario, and even when you do run into it, it's going to be short-lived, if you can even find it. And it's harder and harder to find these scenarios because people are better and better at advertising and marketing, and people are just more aware now. In fact, that same gentleman has never duplicated that same sort of scenario. This isn't something you can bank on. This isn't something you can sort of build a business on. However, this model right here is. So what is this? So this represents, and those who are part of, if you're already in my newsletter, the Crypto Passive Profits newsletter, then you've seen this before. Same thing in the course because I cover this diagram in both, or a similar diagram. But this green line shows your profitability. And that is, at first it just starts out slow. Maybe you spend $1 and you make 10 cents or whatever. Just using the example depending on the affiliate program. But over time, as you continue to advertise, the red line is your advertising budget. If you're advertising each week or each month, you just have a set advertising budget. And you're advertising. Over time, maybe it's 3 weeks, maybe it's 3 months. It just depends on the affiliate program. But over time, you're going to be bringing in customers as long as it's something that has a high retention rate. Again, it would have a high retention rate. Why? Because it has low customer friction. and it's something that people are going to continue to use. As long as it has a high retention rate, well, what will happen is you're going to get to the place where you're earning more than what you're spending in advertising. And I kind of show this curve like this. If it's a single sort of a tier, if it's a single tier, like I was showing you, for example, with MoonBitcoin, if it's something like that, then what you'll end up seeing, and this is just generalities here, but what you would see is you would see a curve that was, more like this, right? More like this right here. It would start out and it would go up and it would go up and it would go up and it would just kind of do this. It would kind of be on a steady trend for a long time until, you max out the inventory of wherever you're advertising. And we discussed some of that in the Crypto Passive Profits course. But when you have a multi-tier, like 2 tiers or even more, what you end up with is you'll end up with a curve that can be quite steep. And there's because of that exponential effect, and it can just grow really, really fast, especially as other people are learning, as you're working with people and they're learning how to. And I encourage you, if you are going to have a multi-tier affiliate program and you have someone, if you have someone that you introduce to the product or the service, that them, create a community with them and say, hey, you can earn some affiliate revenue by sharing this with other people, and then basically give them some ideas how you're advertising, how you're marketing it, how you're sharing them. You don't need to have, if you have 100 customers, you literally don't need to have 100 affiliates. Only a small percentage need to be good. Part of our Crypto Passive Profits course, it's a monthly subscription model, but part of that model is it's about creating a community working together. Now that's all under development right now. So just so you know, the whole course is. I mean, it's the price is $30 a month, but it's still currently under development. But let's come back over here. So the newsletter, Crypto Passive Profits newsletter, that's just focused on people who want to be able to earn passive cryptocurrency, 5 streams that happen to be low friction, free, easy way to earn, and they're just going to earn cryptocurrency. They're going to stack Satoshis, and whether it's a bear market or a bull market, they're going to earn passive crypto. Are they going to make a fortune? Only if cryptocurrency goes up in the future, which I think that it will. The only reason that I spend practically any time with any Bitcoin faucet is because I believe those Satoshis one day may be worth a lot of money, a lot of USD value in the future. So that's the only reason I mess with it, to be quite honest with you. And that's probably why most people mess with it. That's why most people, check faucets and things like that. And those sort of concepts don't exist anywhere else in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, anywhere else in the income space. There's nothing else quite like a crypto faucet that exists out there in the traditional markets. However, the other thing is, when the Crypto Passive Profits course, that course is about not just promoting the income streams, but it's about developing affiliates. Now it's about getting that leveraged effect, getting your affiliates to be able to start promoting. In fact, I will tell you this, one of the advantages, even to something like MoonBitcoin that only has a single tier affiliate program, if you teach someone to be able to not only use MoonBitcoin for themselves, they're already doing that. But if you teach them to be able to get their own affiliates, then what ends up happening is they end up becoming a much better, loyal, longer term customer of MoonBitcoin, because now they're also promoting it, they're also marketing it, they're psychologically invested in it. So even when there's a single tier affiliate program, there's still a strong advantage to be able to teach people how to promote that. One of the things that we do in the Crypto Passive Profits course is not only do I teach you how to be able to advertise for affiliates, but towards the end of the course, which is still under development, it's about being able to teach you how to use the course to be able to train your new affiliates to get their own affiliates. So then, and by the way, if it's just a 2-tier affiliate program, why would I do that? Because it creates stability in my own income. If I can teach you to go get your own, if I can teach you to train your own affiliates, it creates stability for you. If it creates stability for you, it creates stability for me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you focus on doing business the right way, you can build a long-term business. If you're just looking for the quick, pump and dump, pun intended, I guess, it's just going to be a pump and dump. It's always looking for the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. But if you focus on creating something that can be long-term stable, you build it with the right motive in mind, then you're going to be able to create something that's going to be stable long-term. I literally earn cryptocurrency every second of every day, 7 days a week, 365. I'm going to start putting up now this actual video is going to be a part of the course. Most of the course, there's 2 videos in the Crypto Passive Profits newsletter. I didn't mean the course, sorry, I meant newsletter. There's 2 videos, or I think 2, maybe 3. I think I've got a total of about 20 videos on the newsletter. Like when you sign up, you'll get, once you put your email in, you're going to get an email to confirm. You have to confirm your subscription, because I'm not trying to just, scam your email address. You got to confirm, make sure it's the right email. The very first email you get is going to have 2 of my 5 favorite passive, and I say 5 plus because I'm always looking for more, but you're going to get 2 of my favorites. And then over time, each day I'm going to start teaching you strategies on those 2, how to maximize the earnings from each of those. And then I'll introduce you to a 3rd, and eventually you'll be introduced to a 4th and a 5th. Now in this Crypto Passive Profits newsletter, there's about 3 videos that are public on my channel. The rest of them are unlisted. You can only get them. You can't get them anywhere else outside of being subscribed to my Crypto Passive Profits newsletter. And again, I'll put a link in the description. So however, if you pay attention to this channel, I've got a schedule right now starting next week to put out 2 videos a week on this channel. Now I like to cover news. I like to cover, what's going on in crypto space. I like to cover that sort of stuff on this channel, but there's going to be 2 videos a week going out over the next, I think, about 3 weeks. I was working on my content, what I was going to cover in my next videos, and I'm going to schedule them ahead of time to go out. It's going to be 2 videos a week for about the next 3 weeks that are talking about basically different ways to be able to earn passive crypto income. And it's not necessarily, these 5 streams. It's going to be different types of things you can do to earn passive crypto profits. So if you want to earn passive income in cryptocurrency, be sure to subscribe. Some of the programs I'm going to talk about do have affiliate programs. Whether I market them or not, you can take a look at them for yourself and evaluate whether it's something that you want to do. Just be sure to subscribe to this channel. If this has been helpful for you, do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up. Now, the Crypto Passive Profits course right now, it's going to be $29.95. I'll show you that right now. Hang on. So here's a Crypto Passive Profits course. I'll put a link in the description. Right now it's under development, so I'm just using subscribe stars to put up my content. So far we have 17 lessons in here. And you can see we talked about, basically you can see kind of the headlines here. Fastest way to get referrals, a cornerstone of building a business, beware common scams, automate. Lesson 4, these don't have headlines. I need to go back and update those. But you can see this is still under development. While it's under development, you can get access to this for, instead of $29.95, it's going to be $9.99 for now. And that's just because it's still under development. You're literally the first ones finding out about it. I look for feedback. You'll be invited to our Discord group that's just for, paid monthly members. It's just part of a community. Social advertising, getting started, how to track your referrals, hottest advertising network, hottest advertising part 2, ad network advertising, ad network number 1. I've got about, I think, 6 or 7 ad networks I'm going to cover. There's so much content. I think I'm going to end up somewhere around 40 videos, I believe. I was just sketched it out roughly. Who knows? There'll be more come to mind. I'll be adding more to this as we go along. But I'm going to be keeping this course updated. But the course is not just about you earning a passive income through the income streams. It's about you learning how to use how to build with intention and how to be able to get your own referrals. And nobody teaches this in crypto, and most people don't do a good job teaching it anyway, but nobody really teaches this in crypto. If you want to be able to earn crypto around the clock and you want to be able to build a true, whether it's a part-time sort of a thing or you want to grow it into something that can be more full-time, and you want to be able to build a passive income that you can count on day after day, week after week, particularly in weak economic times, then make sure that you go down below, subscribe right now while it's only $9.95. Get signed up, come all the way to the bottom, go to lesson 1, and just start listening right away. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, crypto equals freedom.